So I remember when I was, I believe, maybe in high school, maybe I was in college, and I went to a class where a sheikh was speaking about how much we want to show off. And he
Mhm.
said, I want you to show off. I want you to show off, but show off to Allah.
Mhm.
And that framework really had me start reframing the way that I thought about the concept of arrogance or riya or ikhlas, like being sincere, or this idea of like, I need people to see or I need validation. These concepts that have been super magnified by social media. And it's really unhealthy. And even simply just from I'm sure, I mean, you're much more aware of the psychological studies that are done on the impact of social media and depression and self-worth and there's, I mean, it starts from such a young age, and the rates that have just the skyrocketing rates connected with needing to take medication or even attempts towards self-harm. There's so much, but I think what we as Muslims have been taught from, far before social media existed, and something that can help us navigate being a part of the world of social media, but still have for those who can handle it, or for those who feel it's necessary for whatever reason, while also being grounded. And I think really goes back to this idea that we want to show off. No, we like absolutely want to show off, but we want to show off to Allah. We want to show off to the angels. We want the angels that are roaming the earth, that are looking for people who come and they surround that group that is mentioning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then they go up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Allah asks about them and our names are mentioned. That is showing off to the angels. That is showing off to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where it really doesn't matter if every single person on the earth liked a post, or every single person on the earth knew who you are because of work. If it's not pleasing to Allah, where is the show off? Like, why does any of that validation matter?
Mhm.
It's so brief. Our existence is so brief when we're looking in comparison to an eternity. So subhanAllah, just this idea that Allah built within our religion, within his religion, subhanahu wa ta'ala, a way of grounding our hearts and our souls and our nafs, where there's accountability and there is balance,
Mhm.
where, like you said, we give our need for that being seen or that validation. We give allowance for it, but we
Mhm.
give allowance for it in the space of our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and not seeking it from other people whose opinions are always going to
Yeah.
all exhaustingly going to change,
Yeah.
constantly going to change. And for any of us who have changed ourselves for the sake of someone else, to only have them change the way they want us to change, we know that there's no solution in being anyone other than someone who seeks Allah's pleasure, subhanAllah.